What's up, everyone? Welcome to Country with Noah, or welcome back to Country with Noah. Today, I'm going to be reviewing the Brad Paisley Truck Still Works tour. Now, I went to the concert last night, the Brad Paisley concert last night, and I went with my mom, my uncle, my dad, my aunt, and my cousin. And we had a great time. We really did. If you guys don't know, Brad is my favorite male country artist. So, my mom didn't believe me when I said that, and then I knew all the songs better than she did. So, then she believed me. But my mom and aunt are also really big Brad Paisley fans as well. So for me, I would give the concert overall like a 9 out of 10. So we're gonna do all the positives first because I do have a negative, or multiple negatives around one of the opening acts. But so Megan Patrick and Brad Paisley were phenomenal. Megan Patrick, for those of y'all that don't know, is a Canadian country artist. She's about to have a #1 hit record on U.S. radio. The record's called Golden Child. If I have any people from the U.S. watching this, you will probably know her from that song. She was great. She really was phenomenal. Like her vibrato was perfect. She has like growl too. She almost, my dad said this and I agree with him. He's like, she's very bluesy along with very country, right? And then Megan came out to do Whiskey Lullaby with Brad. So we'll talk about that when we talk about the Brad Paisley section of the concert. But yeah, like for me, like Megan Patrick impressed me a lot. I liked her music, but I thought she sounded like Miranda Lambert before. But when you see her live, dude, she really sounds like Miranda Lambert, and that's meant to be a compliment. So right. For me, like, she really got the crowd hyped up and stuff like that. And then yeah, like I'm proud of her too because she's like with her and Josh Ross right now. They're bringing Canadian country to the U.S. right now. So I'm really proud of her and stuff like that. And yeah, like she did a great job. Again, her vibrato was very nice to listen to. Her presence on the stage was very nice to listen to, or very nice to watch. My bad. Very nice to watch. She was very bluesy, but she also had a lot of country isms in her, right? So like for me, she was the best opening act. Now we're gonna go to the Brad part because Jackson Dean unfortunately really disappointed me, and I will get to that. But I want to cover the negative stuff last because you guys are here for the positive stuff, and I try to keep it positive on this channel. So, for me, you guys know if you guys saw my announcement video that I'm going to this concert. Brad Paisley is my favorite male country artist. I've wanted to see him since my mom and aunt saw him in Vegas for his, I don't know what the residency's called, but for his one night only, I think that's what they're called, or one night only. But he does at the Win in Vegas. I've wanted to see him since that. And you guys also know I find Brad Paisley, he's a great musician, a great vocalist, but he is also what I call the country comedian, right? So, for me, he did all the songs that you would know. He did Ticks, He did Truck Still Works. He did Mud on the Tires. He did She's My Everything. He did um, he he helped a guy propose to a girl. Shout out to Brad for doing that, and shout out to the guy and the girl. I hope they're doing well, and I hope they have a long, fruitful marriage. But he helped a guy propose. He did a few Christmas songs. Now he didn't do the songs off of his album. He did Santa Claus is Coming to Town, and then he did Silent Night, and then he did Still a Guy. I'm Still a Guy, which I'm Still a Guy. He did something really funny. So he took the girl's phone. He took a girl's phone to take a selfie of him because she wanted a selfie at the concert. But then he started he started looking through her Amazon and showing the crowd what she bought on Amazon. And you guys know, like, if you guys have seen Brad Paisley or you know Brad Paisley, he's a comedian, right? So like, that was probably the funniest part of the show. Brad Paisley is by far, I've said this before in videos, but now I'm going to double down on it. Brad Paisley is the best guitar player of all time. I do not care. He is the best guitar player of all time, in my opinion. He really is, like, because he was doing all these guitar licks and, like, intros with guitar and stuff like that. He treats the guitar like a really good vocalist treats their voice, right? So, like, he can do runs and riffs and rounds with the guitar, bro, right? Like, that's how good this guy is. So, like, he did that. He did Alcohol as his encore song. If you guys want to see me scream alcohol at the top of my lungs and sing, there's a clip on my Instagram of me doing that. I literally, and I didn't realize how loud I was singing. My mom plays the video and she's like, "You're singing pretty loud on this, Noah," right? And stuff like that. And even my dad liked it, and my dad doesn't like country music, so right. My dad even liked the show, and he doesn't like country music. So yeah, like I bet he did. He like. My mom said it was but he can do both. Like, if you guys are debating, should we see Brad Paisley, I would recommend you go, because me and my family are gonna go whenever we can to Brad Paisley, because he's both one of my mom's favorite artists and one of my favorite artists. So like, for me, he's a great entertainer. He's a great performer. The energy of the crowd was very well, actually, the crowd was a little weird because nobody was standing up and dancing besides me and my family, right? Because when I'm at a concert, doesn't matter what genre I am, doesn't matter what genre it is. If I ask to go to a concert, because this was my birthday present. Shout out to my parents for getting me this for my birthday present. If I ask to go to a concert, or if I pay to go to the concert, I'm gonna dance. I'm gonna have a good time. I'm gonna dance. I'm gonna sing. I'm gonna do all that stuff, right? And, like, there was a few people standing up, but the crowd was weird, bro. Like, they weren't. Like, I'm sure they enjoyed it because Brad's a great performer and stuff like that. But like, they weren't standing up and doing stuff like that, and I've never seen that before. Like, even I get that it was a lot of older people at the show, but still, like, if you're gonna see somebody, I think at least what I would do, I would dance and do all that stuff. I don't care what age I am. I'm 23 years old. If I go to a concert at 83 years old, I'm gonna do the same thing. So yeah, like, so I'm gonna dance. I'm gonna sing. I'm gonna have my own fun time with my family. So yeah, my favorite My favorite song that he did, or it's a tie between two. He did "I'm Still a Guy," which I find that song really hilarious, especially the third verse. Right, right. Which I'm not gonna repeat on this channel because it might offend some people. But if you've heard that song, um, you should know how funny that is. That song is. And then he did "Alcohol." He did "Ticks." He did "Everything I Ever Wanted." He did um, "She's My Everything." He did he gave his guitar away, which was a really good thing to which was a really 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 good thing to do. Um, which would really 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 honorable thing to do. And then yeah, like he like as I said, like me and my family will always see Brad Paisley when we have the chance because again, he's me and my mom's favorite artist or one of my me and my mom's favorite artists. So, yeah. But yeah, so Brad was great, Megan Patrick was great. Oh yes. And when Megan Patrick and him did Whiskey Lullaby, Megan and him have really good unison and really good harmony and really good um, timing and stuff like that. And it was really 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 good. So this wouldn't be a review, guys. Like I always say, like if I'm gonna review stuff on both of my channels, I'm gonna be very honest with you guys, right? So if I like something, I'm gonna say I like it. If I dislike something, I'm gonna say I dislike it, and I'm gonna give you reasons why for both, right? So I was really, really, really excited to see Jackson Dean. I really like him on the radio. Bro, he's in my opinion, he's not very good live. Like, dude, I could barely understand what he was saying because like, bro, the sound system like it worked really well for Brad, but Brad is like one of the best guitar players in the world, and he's also been like at this higher level in country music for 25 years, 30 years. So like he knows how to get around a bad sound system, right? And he's one of the best guitar players in the world. I'm sure if he had the weakest sound system in the world, it would still sound good. But like, so the sound system may have been off for Jackson Dean, but dude, the guy has very very poor mic technique, and I could tell that just I was sitting pretty far back, so I couldn't see very well. I could see once I was sitting beside my mom, but like you can hear like especially for somebody that's taken 5 master classes about music and music production and how to sing and stuff like that. And by no means am I a vocal expert. That's why I want vocal lessons, and I learn new things every day when like what I do in my spare time is I study music, I watch vocal coach videos, I watch production videos, I watch like songwriter videos. Like that's what I do, right? Or that's one of my interests that I watch on YouTube. So like I'm still learning stuff every day. But like his mic technique was really bad. Because so I'm gonna tell you something that I learned from the Christina Aguilera masterclass. One of the many, 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 many things I learned from the Christina Aguilera masterclass. If you have the microphone like this, it's not gonna sound very good because you but if you have it like this, it is gonna sound really good because you're projecting out with the microphone. The microphone is a projecting device, right? And then he was also very mumbly. Like my dad compared, you guys know I also listen to hip hop music. My dad compared him to a mumble rapper. So I like for me like Jackson Dean was really disappointing. Oh yeah, and I gotta say this. For I don't know the name of the song, but the recorder song that he has a song that he does with a recorder, and like the recorder I don't find annoying on its own. It's a beautiful instrument. Um, right? But like he had one of his band play the recorder and then he tried to match it, and like the way the recorder was being played, it literally hurt my ears. Right? Like, and when he would try to match the recorder's note and stuff like that. And I'm like, dude, that is called a whistle note. If you want to do that, get a female to do that. Because only females can hit whistle notes. Well, not only females, but like you have to be a really, really, really like high soprano, um, like Ariana Grande, Christina Aguilera, Mariah Carey, Carrie Underwood type singer to hit a whistle note, and he is not that. So Jackson Dean is not that. So overall, besides the Jackson Dean part, like that's why I gave it a 9 out of 10, because the Jackson Dean part took a point off. But other than that, I loved the show. Other than Jackson Dean, I loved the show. And like I'm really disappointed by Jackson Dean, man, because I was really looking forward to seeing him. But yeah, so thank y'all so much for watching, and I hope you have a great day. And God bless you guys. And yeah, if you enjoy this content, please subscribe, like, and share this video. I would really appreciate it, and it would really help me out.